In the latter part of last year, the housing market was rife with projections of an impending crash in the home prices for 2023. Media outlets widely circumvented these forecasts, painting a picture of doom and gloom in the housing market. If this left you questioning your plans to buy or sell, here's the truth about what you need to know. Home prices never crashed. First and foremost, let's dispel of the myths. Despite the ominous headlines, the actual data reveals that home prices displayed remarkable resilience and performed far better than the media portrayed. Take a look at the graph below for a clear picture. This graph depicts the home pricing trends that were forecasted, and by reputable sources clearly illustrates that prices have already rebounded after experiencing only a minor decline on the national scale. This is a far cry from the catastrophic crash that many articles were predicting. The declines that did occur, marked in red on the graph, were neither severe nor prolonged. As noted by Nicole Fredman, a reporter with the Wall Street Journal, home prices aren't falling anymore, and surprisingly quickly recovered from suggesting the real estate downturn, and this turned shorter and shallower than many of the housing economists expected. Despite sensational media coverage about prices taking a hit, the slight correction that did happen is now a thing of the past. In simple terms, data proves that home prices aren't falling anymore. In fact, they could potentially be on the rise. What's on the horizon for home prices? The consensus among experts is that home price growth will continue in the years to come, returning to a more typical levels of the market. This implies that we'll still see home prices appreciate, albeit at a slower pace than in recent years. And that's a positive development. Certain news sources may interrupt slowing home prices growth as another downturn and publish stories that suggest prices are falling again. Unfortunately, that return of such misleading headlines is impacting the sentiments of home buyers. This can be observed in this consumer confidence survey from Fannie Mae, as shown in this graph below. This graph depicts consumers' confidence in home prices. While the percentage of Americans anticipating price drops have been gradually declining this year, recent consumer confidence data shows a slight uptick in this perception. This indicated in red on the graph. This is somewhat surprising, given that the actual home price data points to an upward trend and it underscores the influence that media coverage still exerts on the public opinion. Don't fall for the headlines. The bottom line is that despite what the media might suggest, the data shows that home prices aren't falling anymore. So don't let sensational headlines intimidate you and put your plans on hold. Rely on a trusted real estate professional who can cut through the noise and provide you with accurate information about what's truly happening in your local market. Remember, in the world of real estate, data always speaks louder than gloom and doom headlines. Give us a call. Let us show you what's happening in your neighborhood.